Hi, my name is Stacy Guzman, and I will be presenting a persuasive speech on babies, not Barbies. So we'll go ahead and start off with a brief story of how my cousin previously at this time was 7 years old at that time, she was in a beauty pageant, was mostly at all the pageants. During Halloween, we had decided to watch movies, and as we were trying to pick one, we had came across one of the most known movies, Hocus Pocus. Now that's an all-time favorite movie. Everyone's well aware of the movie. The whole family was stoked to watch it, but she didn't seem as too excited as the rest of us. I wondered what was wrong with why she had felt that way. She had then mentioned she doesn't know the movie. That's when I had noticed she didn't have the same childhood as memories as the rest of us, and that's when I knew something was going on, and she's missing out on a lot of opportunities. According to the USCB, an estimated amount of 250,000 children have participated in child beauty pageants every year, also essentially forcing them to grow up too soon and ruin their childhood. We are going to learn why children have been affected by pageants and why they should be banned throughout this. Think and ask yourself, would you allow your own child to be in beauty pageants? We will be discussing the problem, effects, and the solutions. We have a serious issue. Many kids are competing in pageants from all sorts of ages. Pageants were suggested to young children that was of value focusing on their appearance as judged through the eye of others, Zahn had mentioned. Girls are under the pressure to achieve perfection and attractiveness, and in order to win, stressing to look a certain way, leading to any emotional distress. Last updated July 20th, 2015, mentioned by Sana. A study conducted by Wunderlich et al. Reveals of the 131 females who participated in the beauty pageant contest, 48% reported desire to be thinner, 57% stated that they were trying to lose weight, and 26% had been told or were believed to have an issue, said by Dante. Of course, the ethics of child beauty pageants are more than just an American issue. The French state voted to outlaw pageants for girls under age 16 in 2013. As for the other countries, they have considered taking similar measures as well. Now that we have discussed the problems, now let's look at the effects. There are 3 significant effects: not being able to ever be satisfied with their parents, having health concerns so young, and depression with lower self-esteem. Many parents may encourage children to quickly lose weight and so they can just fit into a small costume or display into tiny bodies in swimsuit-centered fitness competitions, leaving children to be focused on their own body image. A study performed in 2005 found a high rate of eating and mental disorders in adults who participate in beauty pageants as a child. Now, that's something that could develop throughout the years and could possibly get worse. Developing disorders that can carry on through the adulthood, mentioned by William. They were giving kids messages that how they appear, how they perform, and standards about what they are coming to be is actually more important than what they're all likely to be from the inside. Nikki, last updated May 25th, 2011. Now that we discussed the effects, let's take a look at the solution. There's a clear solution: banning pageants up to a certain age with certain restrictions. If we had came with the decision to only allow children from 17 and up, nothing younger would be a great start to this new change. I do think we would see a better change in the environment of the beauty life. More children have better knowledge and would have a better chance to speak up and decide if they are okay and with being in a beauty pageant life. Having monthly physical checkups and would also be progressive to making sure all of our children have stability when it comes to their own mentality. Of course, anything of the abnormality would have to be reported and discussed to why the child is in the state of mind that they are currently in. Today, we have learned why it's important to ban pageants and from how it's from children have been affected by it, by well as traumatizing as well. We have read out the problem, effects, and the solution to this issue that is currently still going on and how we can change this pattern. Keeping in mind that according to the USCB, an estimated amount of 250,000 children in the child beauty pageants every year also essentially force them to grow up too soon and ruin their childhood. As for the cousin who was in the beauty pageant environment, I do wish her the best and hopefully is able to make a change once she grows up and comes to realize she has already missed so much in her childhood that she does not have to continue and keep missing out. It is not too late, and of course she can go back in time and she cannot go back in time and regain all that time and she has lost, but she can try to do the little things that make it memorable to her moving on forward and to at least say, yes, I love that movie, or do you remember that one part? Thank you for listening to me today. Thank you.